I cannot even mute the strings correctly. You see, I'm trying to... and it just doesn't work. And this is how you will feel in the beginning, regardless of like if the guitar is that way or that way. Olá pessoal, meu nome é Bernardo. Today's video is about something that I never really gave much thought about, but it actually makes some kind of sense. This came up on a conversation on my stream on Twitch. I'm sorry about plugging this again, like last video, but I'm doing a lot of streaming nowadays, almost every day. I had 2 people in my chat. I was playing, I was doing requests. If you guys want to hear something in specific, be sure to drop by and ask around. And these 2 guys, they were talking about being left-handed and that it kind of makes some confusion in their head to start learning the guitar with them being left-handed. And so I spent like half an hour trying to explain to them that it doesn't really make a difference from my point of view. Of course, I'm right-handed, so take this with a bit of a grain of salt. But what my experience tells me is that it would be almost exactly the same thing if you start playing the guitar left-handed or right-handed by the beginning. Why? Because in the beginning you don't have the dexterity anyway to like do this, and let me give you guys sound. Like in the beginning you don't have the dexterity to do chord changes anyway. For example, you don't have the precision in this hand to do alternate picking, this type of thing as well. In the beginning you don't know what the hell you are doing. Trust me, I remember. It's been a long time that I've been playing the guitar, but I remember how it was in the beginning, because a part of my guitar journey is that I had guitar lessons when I was a kid, like I was 6 or 7 years old or something of the sort. And I struggled with it because I couldn't reach the low E, right? My hands were small. Yeah, I couldn't. I just struggled to reach the low E. That's why I'm saying it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to be confused about playing left-handed or right-handed, because in the beginning you won't know any better anyway. You might have a bit of extra push playing in your intended handedness. I don't know if this is a word. Let me explain. If you are right-handed, you might have a bit of an easier time starting to learn it on a right-handed guitar. These guys, they were talking about mostly having the things mirrored, and that was going to confuse them. The only thing, I do a C chord like this, you do it like that, right? It's the only difference. You just have to accommodate for everything being mirrored. But like I said before, if you have that kind of confusion in your head before you start playing, just grab a regular right-handed guitar and start playing like that. You will struggle a bit in the beginning, of course, especially because it's not your dominant hand that's doing the supposed work, but you will struggle anyway in the beginning. So if that will be a problem for you to have things mirrored, just start learning right-handed. I can show you what turning the guitar upside down does for me. Because it's not pretty, but this will make, look at this, isn't it beautiful upside down? It's an Iceman. I miss my Iceman. Let me show you. I cannot even grab the pick correctly with the left hand. Like on the right hand, it's second nature, right? I do this almost every day. On the left hand, I know in theory what I have to do, but it just feels weird. And this is the point that I want to get across. In the beginning, it will feel weird regardless of the hand that you are choosing. One thing that you have to do is, if you are a left-handed player and you are struggling choosing between playing left-handed or right-handed, just do what feels natural to you. Because if you start playing left-handed and then you go right-handed and then you go back and forth, you will not do any good to your playing. But as I was trying to show you guys, let me try to do a chord. I'll do an E minor because it's the easiest chord, even though it wasn't the first chord that I learned when I was learning this stuff. And this is just alien to me. right? And it will be for you if you don't know how to play the guitar like this, or the correct way. Correct way for me. So okay, this is not too bad, but that's because I have in theory what I need to do. But if I start to do, okay, the strings are upside down, but if I start to do more advanced type of things like bar chords, let me do you see, I'm even struggling to put the fingers in place. This would be a D minor. You see, this just feels weird. And like I cannot even mute the strings correctly. You see, I'm trying to and it just doesn't work. And this is how you will feel in the beginning, regardless of like if the guitar is that way or that way. I hope that I made this point clear in your heads. If you are starting, if you want to learn the guitar and you are left-handed, just do what feels natural to you, honestly, because this I can do like with the guitar right-handed. I never really gave it that much thought because I'm right-handed and this just feels natural to me. It is a valid point that it might cause you some confusion to have things mirrored if you are starting to learn the guitar left-handed by being a lefty. Of course, I'm biased and I don't know how to talk from experience regarding that, but I don't think having things mirrored would make that much difference to me, because it's just a mindset kind of thing. You start here and you end here, and if you turn around, you start here and you end here. That's basically it. But if by any reason that gives you some kind of confusion in your head to like start to learn things, just grab a guitar right-handed. In the beginning you won't know any better, so you will struggle probably a tiny bit more if you are doing what's against your dominant hand. You will struggle a tiny bit more, but there are many players that are left-handed and they play the guitar right-handed, and they are household names, like for example Nick Johnston, who has an amazing solo career. He's left-handed and he plays the guitar right-handed, and he developed his technique around being left-handed even though he's playing the guitar right-handed. He does a lot of legato and that kind of thing, which is a trademark. He used the limitation, so to speak, to develop a style of his own, and now he has a unique sound because of that. The same could happen to you as well. And then there's another example, Kiko Loureiro. Now he's the lead guitarist of Megadeth. I love Kiko Loureiro. He's an amazing player. And he's also left-handed, and he plays the guitar right-handed. And look, he's playing for Dave Mustaine in Megadeth. Well, in the metal world, that's probably as high as it gets right now. So, you know, don't think of it as a limitation if you are left-handed. If it's confusing in your head to have things mirrored, just start playing right-handed if you have not had any experience of playing the guitar beforehand. If you started playing left-handed and it feels more or less natural, even though you're struggling to do bar chords or that type of thing, just stick with it. The guitar takes a while. It takes years to master. I've been playing this for 10 years and I don't feel like I am a master of it as well. I'm good, I play nicely, but there are so many things that I feel like I'm lacking. Maybe from your standpoint, I don't know, I don't mean to brag or something, but maybe you do think I'm a really good guitarist. For me, I'm just average, because this is the point where I'm at. And yeah, I think I will always feel that way. Anyway, tangent here. If you are left-handed, if you want to play guitar right-handed or left-handed, just do the decision. Stick with it, don't go back and forth, because that will only be a disservice to you and your guitar playing and your future development as a guitarist. So yeah, this has been a pretty long video about this already. I hope this has made some sense to you guys, and I do hope that you guys show up in a stream on Twitch. I do speak mostly Portuguese, but if you do come by and you comment in English, I will comment back to you. I'm playing guitar all the time, I'm playing video games as well sometimes. Of course, I'm doing it mostly based on this, right? I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope it clarifies a bit things from my perspective to you. Feel free to follow me on Twitch as well, on Instagram. The usernames are the same on both platforms. Also, please subscribe to the channel here and ring the bell. I did it once again. For you guys to know when new videos are uploaded. I'm doing a video every Friday, so you can count on that. I hope that you take care, stay home, protect some lives, including your own. This corona thing is here to last, unfortunately. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Take care and bye-bye.